everyone. I'm Vardha Sharma, editor Newsband, daily English newspaper of Navi Mumbai. Today we have with us Vice Chairman and Managing Director of City and Industrial Development Corporation, Dr. Sanjay Mukherjee. Welcome, sir.
Hello, Vardha.
Sir, the first and foremost question that I think all of us would like to know is the status of Navi Mumbai Metro project and what steps are being undertaken to expedite its completion.
So I think that is something which naturally is in the mind of every Navi Mumbaiker. And I'm happy to tell you that the project, is now going on as we had planned it. The work of the project is now complete. So in October 21, we finished in October 21, yes, we finished the work of the first phase, that is from Central Park to Pendhar. And then we applied for CMRS clearance to that part, and we applied for the RDSO clearance, and we got those clearances. So that part was, already ready. The more challenging part was station 126, which is the station from Belapur to Kharghar. So that was the challenging part. There were several issues, For instance, there was a Chinese company. There was an issue of visas for Chinese employees. There was another foreign company which was doing the supply, the signaling. So there were a lot of electrical issues. There were a lot of issues regarding the station work and all that. So now the work of station 126 is also complete. All clearances are obtained. The only clearance that is pending is the clearance of the Commissioner of Metro Rail Security. And the Commissioner of Metro Rail Safety, he had come and he has done the first leg of his inspection. And that is now complete. And we are waiting for him to come and do the next leg of inspection. He has made certain comments. So we have replied to those comments, and now we are waiting for him to come and do the second leg of inspection. Once the Commissioner of Metro Rail Safety gives his certification, then the metro is, officially fit for commissioning. After that, it will be the government decision on when they want to start that metro.
And how and when Navi Mumbai will get connected to Mumbai via metro?
Right. So we have been thinking about that. So there are two things. One is from at the Taloja end. So we are having a Kalyan Pendhar connectivity, and that work is being undertaken by MMRDA. There is also one connectivity which is proposed from Mankhurd to Belapur. So this was left out in the earlier plans of MMRDA. Now that has been done, and MMRDA has written to CIDCO that you should execute this part of the project. So now we have appointed the Urban Mass Transport Agency, UMTA, as the DPR consultant. The DPR is being prepared. It is in the last phase. So once the DPR is ready, then we will assess the DPR, and then we will start the tendering process for the Mankhurd-Belapur connect. So with this, Navi Mumbai will be connected with Mumbai will be via Taloja, Kalyan, Mumbai, and second will be from Belapur, Mankhurd, and onwards up to Mumbai.
Another question, which again we are all eagerly wanting to know, is the status of Navi Mumbai Airport.
Well, the airport work is going on as per schedule. So as you are very well aware that the land acquisition is complete. The rehabilitation is complete. This is one of the most comprehensive land acquisition and rehabilitations which have happened in the country. So those two things are complete. The entire right of way the entire site has been handed over to the concessionaire. The Navi Mumbai International Airport, that is a special purpose vehicle in which CIDCO holds 26% and 74%, was earlier held by various entities, including the Airport Authority of India. Now, Airport Authority of India continues to hold its 21%. The remaining part has been purchased by the Adani Airport Holdings Limited. The financial closure of the project also is complete. So, State Bank of India, the consortium of lenders led by State Bank of India, has given the financial backing to that particular project. And now, the work of the project is going on as per the revised timelines. One good news is this, that phase 1 and phase 2 have been merged together. So phase 2 was supposed to complete in December 2024. So now that phase 1 and phase 2 are merged together, so we are completing both of these on December 2024.
Okay.
So, yeah, and as of now, the project is on track. So if the project does continue to be on track, because we have still a long way to go, if the project does continue to be on track and if the project is completed by December 2024, I would say that the project, we have made up for all the lost time in that.
Okay. And what measures CIDCO undertakes to ensure transparency and accountability in its operations, and how do you ensure that the citizens are informed about your activities?
I think that is one of the biggest challenges, because in large organizations, as the organization becomes bigger, it becomes more impersonal. And as the organization becomes bigger, it becomes more and more difficult for the top management to interact with the end user. So CIDCO is also a large organization, and therefore that is a huge challenge that we are facing. And to do that, see, there is one may say that there is an offline mode. And the second thing one would say that there should be an online mode, because the only way you can scale up is by online. So when during the COVID pandemic period, we made huge, strides in the online enablement of various services. So today we are working at zero pendency in our ease of doing business cell. We have notified the services which we are going to provide to the people under the Right to Service Act. And these services are all available online. That is one. We had started a facility whereby, online interaction with the officers, etc. is possible. That continues today. But at the same time, physical interaction between the officers, etc. is also there. All the heads of departments have been instructed to, meet the people, talk with them. And we also have community organizers working for us, who go out to the people, reach out to them, find out what are their problems. So there's a proactive approach. You go to the people, you reach out to them, you find out what are the issues that they are facing, and then you address it at your own level. So that is another way that we have taken in. So in a nutshell, the offline mode of meeting people, understanding what are the things, that is one. The online mode of making everything available to the people. For instance, very recently, we also uploaded the information of the project affected people of the Navi Mumbai International Airport. That was a demand which was raised. So now that is available online. And we have a continuous effort of making everything available online. So today, building plans are available online. So that is, we are having the COPAS software. The entire file tracking of CIDCO is online, by our file tracking system. CIDCO runs its own e-office suite, so that entire thing is online. So if anybody wants to know anything, it is possible. Online grievance redressal is something which we are having. Similarly, we are having, the online in the ease of doing business cell, small activities which are very important to the people, like, if you want a permission for transfer, you want an NOC for something. So all these things are now available online. In addition, CIDCO also has a vigilance cell, which you are well aware of. And the vigilance cell keeps an eye on, it keeps an eye on what's happening around in CIDCO. And it is like it's like an antivirus. In a computer, there is an antivirus. So, dekhte rehta hai if something is going wrong, and it sets it right at the inception. So that is the role we have seen for the vigilance department, and they keep on looking around in what's happening. We have also introduced GIS in a big way. So, GIS is introduced in a big way. We have done the GIS mapping of all the areas. We have got all our properties. And now even for unauthorized constructions, etc., we are going to adopt the GIS mode, whereby we will be knowing, by the unauthorized, by the GIS, this was the status of construction this year, say this month. This is the status of construction after 15 days. So if a new construction has come up, then you have everything online. So you can check whether those are the ones which are having the permission, or they are the ones which are without the permission. And if so, then you can take action on them. So we are trying to use both technology as well as the old-fashioned way of meeting people to bring in greater transparency.
How does CIDCO plan to leverage technology and innovation to drive in growth and development? And what new technologies are being explored or implemented in its operations?
So technology is something which, we can't escape. And therefore, we are promoting technology wherever we can. For instance, in buildings, we are doing, the largest housing project in the country, perhaps the largest in the world. So there, I'd be happy to tell you that today all the 4 companies are using very advanced technology, and they are all in-house technologies developed by them. So 2 companies are using MyOne technology, and 2 companies are using precast technology. And these precast technologies, etc., are in-house devised and patented by these companies. And therefore, we have created a record. Like we had a project called as Mission 96, where we constructed 96 flats in 96 days, and we also had a mission 1 slab a day. So in our mass housing projects, which are 25 plus stories, we had 1 slab a day, and this has been going on now for more than 900 days. So we are putting 1 slab a day, and the ratio is slightly more than 1. Because earlier we were not getting 1 slab a day, so now that has come to almost a slab a day. So in civil engineering, we are using these things. We use a BIMS software when we, evaluate the project. So that BIMS software is a 5D software. In very simple terms, sitting in your office, you can actually see what exactly is happening in the construction, the quality of it, etc. Then we use GIS in a very big way, as I just mentioned. So that enables us to look into our properties. It enables to tag it. For instance, marketing plots which are sold now, all of them are GIS tagged. So if you want to visit a particular plot, you need not actually visit the CIDCO's office, or you need not actually, request a CIDCO officer to show him the plot. You can simply visit the website, tag on to that link, and then the maps software of Google that will take you to that particular site. In every site, we have put in a QR code which can be scanned, and then you can verify that this is the same site as has been advertised. So, all these softwares are being used, and technology, that's a big priority, and we are going big ticket into that.
Recently, MERC has accepted CIDCO's stand that electric tariff for water and STP work should be of public water works category. How is this going to help CIDCO?
This is a huge thing for us because, see, we were being charged on commercial rates, and now we are being charged on the public waterworks rate. And CIDCO is a public entity, and CIDCO is providing public services. So when this comes down, so the rate has come down to 5 rupees 40 paisa per unit. And this will save us at least 1.5 crore per month. So which essentially means at least 18 crore rupees will be saved. So 18 crore rupees, you can build roads, bridges, buildings, etc. Do some social service, social work, etc. So I think it is a good thing. But more importantly, we are also now upgrading our water development system. So we are practically creating a new water supply system from Hetavne. So as I had mentioned in the last time that we spoke, we did some system improvement, and we increased 30 million liters of water. So we were getting something like 210 million liters. That went up to 240 million liters. So that is something like almost 18% growth. And 30 million tons would be like a small reservoir, and with its accompanying problems of environment and issues of environment, etc. So now from Hetavne, we are putting an underground water conveyance system, and that underground water conveyance system will get that water to a new water treatment plant at Jite, and then that will be supplied to our master balancing reservoirs. So all these things, they require innovation, because this will create 270 million liters of water a day. Now, to put it in perspective, the Middle Vetarna Dam of BMC, the Navi Mumbai Municipal Corporation, supplies 240 million liters per day. And these underground conveyance systems will supply us with 270 million liters per day. And today we are supplying another 270 million liters. So it will double our capacity. So we are doing some initiatives like this, which not only are beneficial from the environmental angle, heavily based on innovation and heavily based on systems improvement, that will enable us to deliver the services in a better way. And at the same time, we are more focused towards sustainability and all those Millennium Development Goals.
So what new projects are being envisaged for Navi Mumbai?
So among the new projects that we are thinking, you are well aware of the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. And in the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, now we are expanding, and we will be having a new township, which, is in the last stage of clearance. So once we get the last clearance, then I will actually be able to formally tell you, is jagah pe is prakar ka project ban raha hai. Now I'll be able to share the artist's impression of how that project will look. Then in the roads, we are now, the airport is getting developed, but then you need to develop the connectivity around the airport. So we have prepared a full connectivity plan of the Navi Mumbai region. So some works have already started, like the Thane Creek Bridge, the second Thane Creek Bridge, which CIDCO and MSRTC are jointly doing, etc. So around the Navi Mumbai International Airport, there will be several roads, bridges, interchanges, etc., which are to come up, and those works have all started. Two coastal roads are supposed to come, which will connect the MTHL to the airport and way forward up to Kharghar and up to the corporate park. So that is there. Then we are going to come up with the tunnel from Juinagar to Kharghar, which is more popularly known as the Kharghar-Turbhe link road project. So that is in the last stage. That tender, should come out. In the water supply sector, we are taking up a major thing because, see, currently we are slightly short of water. And secondly, we depend upon Navi Mumbai Municipal Corporation, we depend upon MIDC, and we depend upon MJP for water. Now, what happens ki if any of these agencies faces a shortfall of water, they don't supply water to us. And that disturbs the equilibrium of the entire system. And we are not able to supply water then for the next 24 hours, 48 hours. And again, the pressure has to build up. So it takes time. So we are therefore doing this entire underground conveyance system, whereby water will be brought all the way from Hetavne right up to Jite, and from Jite to the various master balancing reservoirs. Beyond that, we will also introduce SCADA, whereby we are able to control exactly how the water is flowing, pressure kahan pe zyada hai, pressure kahan pe kam hai, what are the dynamics of the system. So we'll be able to have a full control on that. For that, now we have also started the job of water audit, and the water audit of Kharghar node is now almost complete. So once that water audit is complete, then we will again take up a major work of implementing the water audit. Thereby, we will bring in something in water. We would be bringing up. We are thinking of reclaiming in the solid waste sector. The solid waste site at Chal is now it's almost full. So that site would need to be reclaimed because today the most valuable resource is land, and agencies cannot say ki theek hai, ye land bhar gaya, so I will acquire some more land, because people are also very possessive of their land. Then, well, efficiency should be brought in, technology should be embraced. So we'll be reclaiming the Chal dumping ground, and we'll be having a waste to energy plant for the fresh waste there, which will be brought in by various municipal councils, Gram Panchayats, Panvel Municipal Corporation, etc. In that area. In addition to that, we have several roads, bridges, connectivity projects which are there. And of course, in the metro, which people are eagerly waiting. So we will be starting the work of line 2, 3 and 4. So I'm happy to tell you that the DPR of line 2, 3 and 4 are now complete. And the board of directors has decided that we will go in for the Metro Neo model. The Metro Neo model will be used for building line 2, 3 and 4. And now we are in the process of preparing the tenders, and then we'll start the work of line 2, 3 and 4. Land acquisition of that part is already over. So we have got the site on hand. And of course, nodal development is one of CIDCO's core activities. So that is something we are doing. And I'm also happy to tell you that after a long time, I think we have made a big break in Naina region, which is like another CIDCO. So we have approved up to TPS 7, so we can start the work of roads in TPS 7. And we have floated tenders of all the roads from TPS 2 to TPS 7. And we have completed the work in TPS 1. And TPS 8 to 12, this should be complete. These TPSs should be declared in the next 4 months. So once these TPSs are declared, then we would be again starting the work of roads in these areas. And after first you will build the roads. As you build the roads, then it is possible for people to reach those plots. And then we will build in the social infrastructure. So one thing is that first you bring in roads, then you bring in the social infrastructure. And after that, you go into marketing of that particular plot. That is a policy which we have adopted.
Sir, on 1st of May, we will be celebrating Maharashtra Day, but we will also be celebrating, Newsband is going to be celebrating its 16th anniversary. So we would like to know about your opinion about the paper.
Well, firstly, I would like to congratulate you on your anniversary, and I
Thank
would
you
like
so
to
much.
congratulate all the journalists and the entire team of Newsband for this, the great occasion. We always wait for the day in which, we always wait for the anniversary. So it's a very good day. And I think Newsband is a extremely important newspaper as far as Navi Mumbai part is concerned. And I must appreciate your understanding of the civic issues. You pick up the right issues, and that's what I've been observing over the years. Your interpretation of that also, you see all the sides. So you see what is the public opinion. You see what is what is the opinion of the government. You see what are the various exigencies and what are the various factors that are coming in the way of a particular decision. And I must appreciate your objective reporting. So I really wish you and your entire team all the best.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for giving us your time. Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.